What have we learned about suicide to date? Dr. Marcia Linehan, a suicidal behavior researcher at the University of Washington and the developer of dialectical behavior therapy, has been studying suicide behavior since the 1980s. In the quest to understand how suicidal thoughts or suicidal ideation works, she conducted an experiment called Accidental Death Script. As she explained, to a group of people who has the history of suicidal behavior, we made up a scenario of accidental death where we had people imagine a highly stressful event. Then we had them imagine they got a headache from the stress. They felt so terrible, they just grabbed a bottle, which they thought it's something for the headache. After they had taken it, they discovered that it was poisonous and very likely to kill them. And we were monitoring what went on while they were imagining this, and we were shocked by what we found. We found that as soon as they took the medicine and thought they were dying, they started to relax. Their emotions became regulated, and the negative emotions also went down. We realized that what we might have found is really how suicide ideation is functioning. The suicide ideation itself is what we think made a person feel better, like, I can get out, I can escape. But suicide ideation is a dangerous behavior because it might lead to real suicide. At Lifelines, we think that suicidal ideation is a form of coping mechanism that the brain does, often unconsciously, to deal with unbearable mental anguish and a deep sense of despair. Based on that knowledge, at Lifelines, we believe that the keys to decreasing the suicide rates are to do intervention before stress becomes crisis, to support the struggling individuals through the pain, and to help them learn other coping behavior to deal with their mental anguish.